Okay, about that. Okay. All right, we're trying this again. It should be fine this time, I think. I changed browsers, and then sometimes they ask you if your mic, you need to allow access to camera and mic. Okay, so does it work? Okay, sorry about that. I had to try again. Um, I think it was my other browser. I think it was my other browser, so I had to switch. I don't like this light above my head. I have these recessed lights in my house, and they're kind of annoying. Well, I wonder what would happen if I just went dark. Should I just go dark? Oh, I hate moving. That's dim. All right, yeah, that's probably better. Okay, I think we're good now. There's a few people. It's good to see some of you guys again. I haven't talked to a lot of you in a long, long time, man. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm surprised how many people are in here. 18 months clean and sober. That's good, man. That's good. What are you? What are you clean and sober from? I had issues myself in the past when I was younger, so I understand. Opiates, yeah, no, yeah, you can't do that. I'm glad you're doing good though. No opiates. Don't do that shit again, man. I don't know if we could be friends if you start going back to opiates. That's not cool. Grizz, are you my uncle? Grizz88. I know my uncle, like, sometimes on his stuff was calling himself Grizz or whatever, or Grizzly, whatever. You might be a different person now. I've worked my ass off. That's good, man. It's hard to like get off of drugs and shit like that because when you become addicted, it just like drags you into a hole, man. So I know. Grizz, I asked if you were my uncle because my uncle calls himself Grizz and he's been like weirdly showing up sometimes. Oh, okay, good. I'm not a fan of my uncle, man. So I'm happy it's not you. He him and my dad had a falling off years ago. He disappeared when we were kids, and then he was just doing some personal stuff with my sisters that was pissing me off. And I'm good that he could just go away as far as I'm concerned. But I'm glad you're not him. Yeah, you gotta stay away from them drugs. Alcohol was my big thing when I was younger. I would party too much, and I would drink to a point of just stupidity, and I got myself into a lot of trouble. and almost died probably twice, I think, or 3 times. Yeah, so I've been not doing much. I work a regular job, and I kind of fell off for a while. Um, I just didn't feel like really doing anything. Um, a lot of you guys know that happens to me sometimes. Um, just every once in a while, I just like disappear, and I don't feel like even being on camera or doing anything. I just like go into a hole, and uh, that's where I was. Like I just disappeared from being on camera and stuff, and I've been getting a little bit more motivated lately. I did something with Levy. I think he put a video out like a couple days ago that we did that I have to edit and put out. And um, yeah, so I did something a couple weeks ago with him, and it was kind of crazy. uh, but it was funny, but it was kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, I got to get back into it. I missed like being on camera. Well, I did and I didn't. Um, I just sometimes I just want to crawl into a hole, man, and just disappear and not talk to anyone or do anything. And that's where I was, pretty much, just not very motivated and very depressed for a long time. That'll never go away for me. Like that is just a life thing that just is always there. So it's hard, man. People try to get me motivated, and I'm like, damn. Like sometimes I just don't want to. You know, sometimes I don't want to. Um, but also, like, I didn't even look at my channel for months. I didn't. I wasn't even like. I just wanted to get away from all of it and just not do shit. And then I think recently, like a few days ago, I hopped on my computer and I was sitting here and I was like, let me just look at my YouTube studio, and um, there's a section where I can like read comments, and there's another section where you have like hidden comments, and some just low life, stupid fucking bitch. I have, mind you, I haven't even been around for months, and she leaves a comment on one of my videos that I put out like a couple months ago or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, she's like, you're faking your heavy breathing." Like, yeah, I'm not fucking hyperventilating. You would know because you're there, right? And she's like, she's like, you could just go away or whatever. And it's like, yo, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. People like that, like, just make me so fucking angry, and they make me want to come back and just spit in their face. Like, oh, you want me to go away? That's cool. Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to get motivated, and I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself and die. That's what I'm going to do. Since that's how you want to be. You tell me to give up on my channel. How about you just fucking get a rope and you know what to do with it? I'll buy you a fucking rope. I'll make the noose for you. So yeah, that kind of pissed me off. I hate shit like that, man. I've always hated shit like that. You know, I don't say nothing bad about nobody. Like, if your life is that miserable, then don't fucking watch. I don't care what you do. Go put a bullet in your head. I don't give a fuck. But don't come around me and start being, oh, you're faking. I'm not faking. I fucking hyperventilate when I get scared. It happens every time. But maybe next time I'll bring your bitch ass along and we'll see what happens. Since you want to be a keyboard warrior and you could sit at home and type whatever the fuck you want. All these people, man. These people are just motivation because they're selfish. They're low-life, selfish pieces of shit. They'll never say shit to your face either. I'll invite you to my fucking house. You could say it right, just eye to eye. Come say it to me, because I bet you fucking won't. Nah, just some bitch, Mel. Some dumb bitch leaving comments. Just like they always do. They don't got the balls to say shit to your face. So they say it, with keys on a keyboard. I'll pay for you to fly to my fucking house so you can come say that shit to me. I'll bring you to a fucking abandoned building. That's crazy as shit. So you can watch me hyperventilate for real, and then we'll see how you fucking feel about it. And then I'll leave you there, and hopefully you can find your way out of there, or hopefully not. You could stay there and die. Sorry, I'm on. I'm being mad hateful, but you know what? They deserve it. Fuck them. They deserve it. All right. So anyway, yeah. So I have. That's how I am, bro. I hate when people. I have. I can't even talk, man. I have a lot of motivation suddenly for people who have turned their back on me, said certain things about me, this and that. All right. You watch, man. You just watch. You watch and you see what happens. If you wanted me to go away, I can promise you it ain't happening. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to vent. Man. It's nice to see a lot of you guys, man. I had to get that out because I've been holding that shit in and it's been frustrating. All right. Let me get at who's in here because I love you guys, man. A lot of you I haven't seen in a while, and you mean a lot to me. Claire is one of them. Mel is another one. Amy is another one. I just miss you guys, man. Who else is in here? (207) Jennifer. Retired Lady Linda. Stacy Lavelle, I haven't seen you in a while. David. Yeah, so Mike Harper, what's up, man? Sorry, man. It's not like yeah. I watch you all the time with Mo and Carlo. I only met them like a couple times, and they were awesome. Carlo is freaking funny as hell. So is Mo, actually. They're two of my favorites, man. I love them. And they were there for me too when I wasn't doing good. Mo like would call me and ask me how I was doing and stuff. That dude gets a lot of hate. I say it all the time. He gets so much hate. People call him fake and all this dumb shit. But he's like probably one of the nicest people and like a good friend, man. I would consider him a friend, even though I don't talk to him that much. But I could probably call him right now and talk to him about what was going on in my life, and he would talk to me. So, him and Carlo. And of course, my boy Angelo as well. Angelo actually texted me like a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Yo, man," he's like, "You should go and film those drones that are flying all over the place because it was like all that shit that was going on was like all around my area, right? All the drone shit that was flying all around, and nobody knew what it was. That happened like right near me. That was like New Jersey, I think, which is only like an hour from here." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it," but then I just didn't. But you know, now I'm getting my motivation back. I've been fighting for a while. Uh, yeah. What the hell, man? You sent me 1,000 messages. All right. Hey, Helen. Mary J. How you doing? Sandy. Yeah, Sandy. I know. It just aggravates me. That's all. Like to me, I'm a perfectionist, so I wish there are negative comments, and those people suck ass. But it's like I feel like for the most part, probably like 95% of the people that leave comments, and it shouldn't bother me because fuck them. But like the other 5% are just such pieces of shit, and they have no balls at all. So for them to like even say shit is fucking astounding to me. Because I know you would never say that shit to my face. But 95% of them are good. Like I love pretty much all you guys. It's just that small amount of people that get to me, man. They aggravate the shit out of me. Rachel rinse repeat. What? uh, how'd you get that name? How did you get that name, man? All right, hold on. Okay. Yeah. So I got some stuff I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna just be going back out there pretty much all the time now, and not giving a fuck. Like this is like a hate comeback. You know, it's for you guys, but it's also for people who hate me. So you know what? You want to hate me? Cool. You get to look at my face even more now. Uh, what a potentially haunted clock? That's weird. Why not the Zach Bagans Museum? He'll probably take it. He'll buy it from me too. I would assume. Um, yeah. So, um, I just don't know what to say, man. It's been a while. I'm very like cold in the aspect of YouTube right now, so I gotta like get back into it because it's been so long. And I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm just like dying to do a lot of videos again, and hopefully I'll stay on it. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Angela and Frank have been camping. Yeah, they're younger than me, man. They can handle the cold better than me. I guarantee you, when Angelo and Frank hit their 40s, they ain't gonna be out there as much. I can promise you. Well, maybe they. Angelo works hard, so I can't say that. But your body is just different. Like when you're in your 40s, as to when you're 31 or whatever, it's just different. It feels different. Um, yeah. So, I know a lot of the guys have been doing the camping stuff. But do you guys want to? I did a camping thing with Levy inside this old church school thing, and it was pretty creepy. We stayed the night there. It was kind of weird, and it was cold. I was thinking about camping out in like caves and stuff. I miss haunted. Yeah, the haunted stuff. It gets to you, man. It really does. Like it affects you mentally because I'm like prone to it. So I'm sad about the Conjuring House drama. Yeah, I guess the lady who owns that house now is a complete lunatic. So I don't know. Whatever. I have no idea what's going on, to be quite honest. I don't know. But I did go there once, maybe twice. I think once though. I think Frank was there and Phil and a couple other people, and it was creepy. But I don't know. I think it's haunted, but I think people just like make it to be more haunted than it is. I don't think it's really as haunted as people say it is. I don't know. I think they were just trying to get some money, like as an attraction, you know, by just saying, "Oh, it's the Conjuring" or whatever. Like, yeah, Rando, I stopped doing because it got really weird. I thought that somebody was following me, and yeah, so that's why I stopped. I kept finding all these weird clues everywhere for some girl, like a missing girl. I never found the girl. I don't know what happened. I could, I guess, start doing it again, but I don't know. I think the reason people stop doing rando is because it just gets to a point where it's like really, really weird. And for me, I just started like getting followed by somebody, and I was like, that's enough. I don't want someone stalking me, man. That's just weird. Plus, I'm like kind of, even though I'm on camera all the time, not all the time, but I was before, like, and I don't have a problem being on camera. I'm sort of a private type person. So that's also part of the reason why I disappear for periods of time because, I'm not saying I'm like hiding anything or doing anything. I like to keep my privacy. So that's not why I'm not always like I'm not always on social media like, oh, here I am over here and here I am doing this or announcing where I am or doing whatever. Like, I'm not always doing that because I just, I do it for like my own privacy or whatever. I don't want anyone knowing where I am at any particular time until a video comes out and then you can find out where I was later. Yeah, rando's crazy, man. It's it's weird when you're like kind of openly just walking around in the woods and then you start running into people in the woods at like 2 in the morning. That's kind of weird. And I don't want to like get shot at or like attacked. So I don't know. There's a lot of weird people out there. Hey, Jennifer Miller. Long time no talk. Yeah, Amy, that lady is completely whack. The Conjuring House lady. She's like a lunatic, supposedly. I never met her, but supposedly she's a loony bin. So I don't know. I have no idea. But what do you guys want to see me do? Everyone's been doing the camping stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to camp in the woods. I'd want to camp somewhere like in a building or like in a cave. I thought a cave or like a bunch of different caves would be cool because usually those are pretty scary. Yeah, Elizabeth, I feel you. I feel you. My depression never ends. I've been depressed for 6 months. That's why I disappeared. Like I'll work. I go to work every day, but like those guys don't really know. You know what I mean? I don't talk about stuff like that with them. I just work. Yeah, all right. Cool. So I'm gonna just camp in abandoned buildings and caves. I want to do caves because I thought it'd be interesting. Um, because I don't see anyone doing that. Camping in abandoned asylum. I probably will. I probably will. Because like I know where there's a million places, and I've been to all of them. So many different places, and but I haven't camped out in a lot of them. Like a lot of times I'll go there and I'll film something. If something scary happens, I'll leave. I won't like stay the night. But if I spend a whole night in one of these buildings or any one of these different buildings, that might be kind of crazy. Anything could happen. Yeah, there's caves, dude. There's caves everywhere. I actually was researching it. There's a bunch like in this area. I already been to one with Ed and those guys years ago. We like climbed into this cave, and it was tight, man, to get in there and out of there. Yeah, caves are creepy. Caves are super creepy. That was another thing that chick said that pissed me off. She's like, "Oh, the creepy stuff is getting old." She's like, "All you say is creepy, 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 creepy." I'm like, "Fuck you." Stealth camping. I pretty much everything I do is stealth. I don't tell nobody where I'm going. Although the last video that we did, me and Levy, we ran into who was there? Seeking Ghosts with A&L just happened to randomly show up while I was standing there waiting for Levy. And then there was like a few other people like just exploring there. It was weird. It was weird. Yeah, Jennifer Miller. That's what I've just come to the conclusion that I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them. And I'm gonna just keep going, even though I've been feeling down. It's all in my head. I would tell Angelo this all the time because he'd always ask me like, "Are you okay? What's going on with you? How are you feeling? Tell me what's going on." And I'd be like, yo, man, like my thoughts in my own head are what get to me. And that's what happened again for the last 4 or 5 months. Like we went through the holidays, then the first couple of months of this year or whatever. Like just the past few months is just like my head, man. I'm like my channel sucks. Like negative thoughts, right? Just like nothing's going on. My videos suck. I'm not doing that good. I don't feel good. Everything was negative, right? And then for the past couple of weeks, I'm like, fuck these people. Like, why am I letting these people get to me? Like, what's going on? Like, I need to go back and like start doing crazy shit, you know? Because what else would I be doing if I wasn't doing crazy shit? I haven't been doing anything. My impersonation of that person is well. That's what like to me like that's what I heard when I was reading that. Like when I was reading that comment. By the way, thank you to that person because they just motivated me to keep going because I was thinking about stopping for real. And reading that comment, I was just like, yo, fuck this dumb bitch. Like, what is she talking about? Are you serious, bro? She's like, you gotta stop saying creepy. Creepy, 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 creepy this and creepy that. And you should go away. And why are you always breathing so heavy? You're faking. Oh, okay. Thanks, Karen. Thank you. I'm not faking, by the way. I actually hyperventilate for real. And I hate that shit, man. It doesn't make me feel good. Yeah, yeah, I don't care. It's just funny, man. It's funny. It, that's how I am. I hate that. I let it get to me, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I hate people. That's why I go to these places to get away from people. I don't like people at all. I like you guys, but like I'm just not a fan of people. I think people suck. I think they're assholes. I don't like them. I don't want to be around them. And they're dumb. They're so dumb. All right, let's go back anyway to some of these comments. I've been ranting and raving this whole time, man. I don't have any stories either. I have no stories. Usually I got three or four. I have no stories right now. I have no stories. Um, you need positive people around you. Yes, that's what I was glad when I saw Levy like 2 weeks ago. I love him. He's one of my best friends, man. Let's see what else. Elizabeth, I'm sorry you go through depression. I go through it too. I don't take meds for it because I did for years, and I felt like the meds like made it worse. So I just am battling it kind of on my own. I'm kind of going up and back into some of these comments. Oh, Luke, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you, man. I don't know if you're still in here. But yeah, that's why honestly, like, I love a lot of you guys because you relate to me, and a lot of my motivation to do videos was to like show people not to be scared of things and to just keep going. But then I lost that within myself, and now I'm starting to try to like find it again or whatever. So even if you guys ever wanted to like talk to me about real life, Like if you wanted to message me or something, you could, because I battle it too, man. So I get like where you are, because I've been through it. Hey, Mike Harper. I don't know if I said hi to you, but who else is in here? Hi, Sandy. I don't know if I said hi to you either. I've been meaning to do a live stream too. I felt like it would make me feel better if I got to talk to a lot of you guys, and it is making me feel a little better. Mo Sargi's having a baby son. Yes, child number 3, I believe, for him. He's an awesome dad too, man. I'll tell you, he loves his kids. Like when we were on the road, he would call and he'd be on the phone. His daughter would be on the phone. He'd be joking around and stuff. Like he loves, as he should, as any dad should, man. You gotta love your family, dude. He's got a great family. Yeah, I have anxiety and depression too. That's why generally I'm pretty fucked up. I'm a fucked up person. I'm a real fucked up person. My head is not screwed on straight. It just is not. I lose focus. I just start thinking crazy shit. I've been suicidal in the past, like all that stuff, man. All that stuff. Really, I haven't been the same since I was in the hospital, like a year, a little more than a year ago. What's up, Eric? Nice to see you, man. So yeah, it's a battle, man. Hope he was diagnosed with bladder cancer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Actually, a friend of mine that I worked with like 20 years ago, who I still know, he just I found out he got cancer. He's like one of the nicest people ever. I'm not gonna say who it is, but so he's battling too, man. Yeah, so it's cool, man. I'm glad you guys can relate. This doesn't always have to be about me or anything else. Like you guys are the ones that really support me. So it's more about you guys, honestly. I'm glad the sound works. It wasn't working, man. It wasn't working. I don't think I'm gonna stay on for that long. Sometimes I do like really, really long live streams just so I can stay and talk to you guys. Um, it's about to get crazy, man. It's about to get crazy. I'm coming back full time. I'm just gonna go hard. I'm just gonna go hard, man, and just try not to let any negative thoughts bother me because that's really what stopped me. Don't burn yourself out. Well, I'm well rested because I haven't done shit for 5 months, so I'm pretty well rested. Yeah, I'm easy to resonate with because I I yo, Dr. Pepper's the shit. I don't even know why who's not drinking that, but they should be. How many hats do I have? I don't know. The one I'm wearing is new. I just got it. I just got a couple new ones. Um, I tried that. Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Man, that's my shit. I tried that Oreo flavored Coke or whatever, just because like I'm an impulse buy person. So I'll be like, ooh, that looks crazy. Let me go buy that and taste it. And it was gross. It was probably one of the grossest things I ever. And I kind of knew that going in because anytime they make something like that, it's never good. But it was like I was telling my buddy, it's like they took that Oreo ice cream and like melted it and poured it into a bottle of Coke, and then like made it into a drink. Yeah. Plus, it was zero sugar, which zero sugar is gross. It doesn't taste like regular soda. It tastes like ass. It doesn't even taste good at all. Yeah, my hat collection is crazy, man. It's funny that like it's in my blood, right? So I'm a collector. I collect hats and I collect sneakers. But my grandmother, when she was alive, she was collecting bottles. She had all different bottles from like the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and shit, like in her house uh, before she died. And now I'm actually collecting hoodies now. So like this is a new hoodie. Uh, I'm gonna stop though because it's about to be spring. So blackberry. They're coming out with some new Pepsi flavors also that look pretty interesting. But I try not to drink soda a lot. Uh, but if I do, I'll try like the interesting ones just to see what they taste like. But I'll never buy that Oreo Coke again. That was a waste of like 350 or whatever it was. Oh, my foot is killing me. Yeah. Collecting is in our blood. It is, man. It is. I didn't realize until I got older that my grandmother was like collecting crazy old school bottles and shit. And then I realized that it was just part of my family that just collecting stuff. You collect Cabbage Patch dolls. I had a Cabbage Patch doll when I was a kid, and his name was Archibald, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what his name was. But that was like 35 years ago. So I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that was his name. I used to collect Garbage Pail Kids too. The Garbage Pail Kids, like Joe Blow and all those funny ass cards and shit. Make maple syrup great again. No, no. Actually, I have new merchandise on my merchandise store, and a lot of it is like motivational merchandise. Um, I made like overcome hoodies, which means it's like a direct message to anyone who follows me or anyone really that is like you can overcome your obstacles and your problems like I have. I'm not fully over them, but I've worked hard to get to overcome problems. And so it's like motivational stuff. I think I put some winter hats in there and some other stuff. I think some necklaces. I have to check because I haven't even looked. I did this a while ago too. So I don't even know. I have to look and see what's there. I'm so far behind, but there is some stuff there that I made that if you guys didn't look at it, I don't blame you. Whatever, cool, because I haven't been around for a while, so I can't really blame you. Um, but there is some stuff there that I made and added to the store. Some different T-shirts and stuff. I think from a few months ago. So there is different stuff there. Um, yeah, I'll even have to go back and look myself because I don't even remember now. You collect teddy bears and fancy pens. I used to work with a guy who, anytime we like would have a meeting, like no matter what hotel we were in or whatever, he would be like steal the pens, right? This was like our boss. He would like literally tell us like, "Yo, steal, take these pens, take them all the time." And um, I guess his goal was to be like he always wanted us to write things down because he felt like if you wrote things down, it would make it easier for you to remember things and do things, right? And he would always say the power of the pen, and that's why he wanted us to like take pens all the time. So yeah, at one point I did have a bunch of pens myself, but it's not a bad idea. I write stuff down still to this day. I have notes and notes and notes and notes and notes of everything. Make maple syrup great again. I should call Angelo because I guess their prime minister resigned in Canada. So I want to see how he feels about that. And I'm pretty sure he hated that guy, just like we hated our old president. I forgot you were Canadian, but having that guy resign, it seems like a step in the right direction. But we'll see. Yeah. So what time is it? You can tell I'm shot, man. It's been a while. I'm like just so super shot. That's it. I don't think I'm gonna stay on for long. I think one time I told you guys that I wasn't gonna stay here for long, and then it wound up being like a 6 hour live stream, and I just stayed forever. Why do you feel sorry for your American friends? I'm all right, Debbie. Man, it's just it's a battle. It's a battle all the time. I think once I start doing videos again, that'll make me feel better, and I'll be motivated to tell the people that hate me to go fuck themselves. So you feel sorry because Donald Trump is our president? I'd rather have him than the guy that was there before. At least Donald Trump is getting rid of all the illegal immigrants right now. He's doing his job. So you don't have to like the guy, but he does a better job than the previous guy did. Or Kamala. I miss you guys too, man. I did. It's been a rough few months. Like I said, it's just me. Oh hey Jen, I saw you messaging me on Instagram. Um, it's just me mostly. It's me like in my head just thinking that like shit's not gonna go well or whatever. So I need to get over that. You know, because honestly, I am way more excited when I'm filming something. So I should just keep on doing that nonstop because once I stop, then I get real bad. And this time I stopped for like 5 months, and that wasn't good. So I think it's better for me just to keep going because if I don't, then I get into my own head and I just start overthinking things, and that's it. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of angst that I'm holding back on certain people, and I need to let that go as well. You know, that was holding me back too, because I just was holding on to that shit, and that wasn't good for me either. And so I need to just forget about those people and say fuck them, and just put one foot in front of the other and just start walking again. No thanks. No thanks on the firewood thing. That's just not my thing, man. You wouldn't want to see me with an axe. I might start chasing my enemies with it. I thought about a journal, Jen, but I don't know if I have time to do that. I mean, it could. Yeah, Debbie, you're right. And that's the thing, man. Like, filming videos makes me happy. So whether it's good or bad, like, I just overthink it. No matter what the video is, or no matter what how hard I worked on it, or no matter what I did, like, I always just think that it's not going to be good. And then I still hold on to all these people that I shouldn't give a fuck about anymore. And honestly, I wish I saw some of these people so I could just be like, fuck you, and move on. It would help me to just face to face be like, go fuck yourself. But in reality, I think if I just start focusing on something else other than that and just get going again, I'll just forget about it. And that'll probably be better for me. One of my friends too is talking to my old therapist, and apparently she keeps asking about me. So I might go back to my old therapist too, because she was like a huge help for me. And uh, I don't even remember why we stopped talking, honestly. Like, she was the first person I spoke to after my mom died, and I was just in shambles, man. So it might be good to get her back, because I love her. Like, she was considered a close friend to me, and she helped me a lot. What? That would be a who? Get them? Get who? I'm getting them all. I'm coming for all you motherfuckers who turned your back on me and hated on me, treated me like shit, talked to me bad. I'm coming for all you motherfuckers, man. I'm coming for all of you. Whether you like it or not. Yeah. Number one, I'm not sure if I'm even going to keep a journal, but number two, if I did, I definitely would not go back and read any of it, because I think a lot of that shit would just be like some in the moment type shit that I just needed to get off my chest, and I wouldn't want to go back to it. That's a problem that I have in real life without writing shit down. Is I'm just reminiscing on bullshit that doesn't matter, and people that could just fucking drop dead as far as I'm concerned. And I'm reminiscing on them instead of focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's better for me if I come on here and just vent and talk to you guys because you guys get it. And now I can get my mind in a spot now where I've vented to some people who understand me, and then I can just go back to what I was doing. I can get that focus back. But I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and thinking about shit and thinking about shit and thinking about shit when I should have just been going, you know? I should have been out there fucking right now. Sorry if I swear a lot too. That it makes me feel better. It just makes me feel better, man. Where is what the hell is your damn name? Kid from Australia. Rhino. Rhino. I know you're gonna come on here and watch this at some point. Um, yeah, sorry, man. I had to vent. I'm okay. Um, I'm a lot better than I've been over the past few months. I'm still not all the way back, but I'm better. Um, I know a lot of you guys worry about me and stuff, but I'm all right. Not fully. I'm not fully all right, but I'm all right. Um, thank you, Mac. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Um, yeah, Debbie. I'm glad I'm alive too. There was some instances where I didn't think I would be. You know, like for me, I don't care about that. clear. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm like just about at the point where I'm like, fuck them, you know. Watch what happens. Yeah, it's hard, man. One day at a time is like really hard because it's such a cliche thing. Uh, Probably Monday. Probably Monday. I have that video that I did with Levy. He uploaded his already. That was a pretty insane night. We went to like this school that was uh like just an old like religious school, and there was like a church inside of it and all this shit. And apparently, a nun was like murdered there several years ago, and yeah, there was some crazy stuff that happened that night. Like some really weird stuff inside that building. But yeah, I gotta work on that, and then so probably next week I'll start uploading again, and then um, just try to get the ball moving again because I think I'm ready to just put a lot of shit behind me and just go. Yeah. Levy already put his video out. Here, it's called Ghost Ye. There you go. I typed it. Um, he needs to get a tent. I should tell him because he keeps every time I try to camp out, he doesn't have a tent. He'll bring a sleeping bag and then he's sleeping in my tent, and I'm like, it's so weird because it's so tight. And we're both trying to sleep. I sleep better like by myself, so it's a little awkward. So he's got to get like his own tent because I have my tent and I'm fine with that. But he got to get out and get his own tent. You got to get your own tent, Levy. It's like $50, dude. Nah, I don't get a teeny tent. That should be garbage. Nah, I got the pop up tent. It was like $50, dude. You fold it up, it pops out, and it's done. And then when you're done with it, you just fucking fold it back. Even though I can never do it, I always need his help because I'm an idiot. I can't ever get it right. So I'm glad that he's there to figure it out with me because I can't figure it out. No, I don't need Angelo's hot tent. I have I have a sleeping bag. I have a blanket that is like it's like a heated blanket. So like I have all the shit that I need to camp out. Like I'm fine. I always forget to bring the sleeping bag. I leave it in the car and I forget. So I fell asleep on my backpack, like with my head on my backpack, and I was just laying there. And Levy didn't. I don't think had a pillow. He just brought a sleeping bag. So neither one of us was prepared. It was so awkward, and we were like sleeping in the church, and this crazy shit happened. And I can't. I can't right now. Yeah, but I do have a tent, and all the other stuff. I have pillows. I have a sleeping bag. I have everything. I have a heated fucking blanket pad thing that has like three hot modes. It's warm as shit. So I would never. I wouldn't even freeze or anything. But yeah, I'm coming, man. I just don't care anymore. Shit's about to get real crazy. Super crazy. What's up, Lisa? Damn, there are like 14 people trying to talk to me. I'm not freaking bother with that. Okay, whatever. Um, yeah. So, damn, there's still 21 people in here. I don't want to just leave, but I think I have to leave. How you get spooked out from camping? Like the woods is creepy, but if you think about it, like there's really not a lot going on out there. Like, sure, there's some animals and stuff, but they're not. A lot of them like don't come near you unless you're a threat. Like they don't have a reason to come near you. Yeah, carrying spirit. That's how I was feeling. That's exactly how I was feeling. Like I just hibernated. Like I would go to work and then I'd be like, maybe I'll go film a video in my head. But then as soon as I get home, I'm like a lazy shit and I'm just like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then I would just lose motivation really fast. But a lot of that is part of the depression, anxiety, and bullshit that I have to deal with all the time. Not that I'm trying to use that as an excuse, but it's hard, man. Yeah. All right. There's some people heading out. I'm gonna head out too because I have some stuff I have to do. Um, and I know if I don't leave, I'm gonna wind up being here for like 5 more hours. No, I don't take medicine because I got tired of medicine. I took medicine for years, man, and I found that it messed me up more than it helped me. So, um, I know like medication works for some people, but if you do some research on what medications are, um, what is it? The Greek word pharmakia means like sorcery or something like that. I forgot what I was reading about, but there's some article I was reading where they were talking about how like medications are like a form of sorcery and shit, and like it's supposed to medications really aren't good for you necessarily or whatever. I don't know if it's true or not, but I just thought it was interesting. What's up, Sandra? Yeah, I miss you guys too. I'm alive. I'm still breathing. Yo, this is I'm not looking good. This is probably the worst I've looked in a long time. I look like shit. Oh no. What now? Paula? Paula, were you here the whole time and you just didn't say anything? Yeah, a lot of you guys are leaving. That's because I'm getting ready to leave too, man. I'm getting ready to leave as well. A lot of you guys are taking off. But it's late in some of these other countries. Um, where's my smile? It's hard, man. I don't. I've been faking a smile for like a year and a half. Like I really just have not been doing good, honestly. For 13 months, 14 months, like all of last year, I was not doing good. Yeah, I live in Connecticut, unfortunately. Connecticut is the pimple on the ass of America. I do not look good. Why? Who said that? Debbie. I look like ass right now. I'm exhausted, and I haven't been doing great. I'm having like the weirdest conversation right now with a friend of mine. I'm not even gonna get into it. This is such a weird conversation, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah. Oh, Missouri, that's cool. I've never been there though. Maine. That's where my tattoo artist lives. I just was there during Christmas. I think on Christmas Day until like I don't know. I think from like Wednesday until Sunday I was there just hanging out. We're still working on the sleeve. Still working on the sleeve. It's like not even part of it's like not even filled in. That's so weird. A lot of it is like the upper part, but the forearm shit really isn't. We still got a lot to do. Well, it's funny. My tattoo artist, like, I told him like, oh, I'm gonna come up for Christmas, and it was funny. We went to his mom's house, and his mom was like so excited to see me. She like got me a Christmas gift and shit, which I was not expecting. And then we all just like ate food and got drunk. Like it was amazing. It was amazing, just having fun on Christmas. But I was not expecting that. I thought we were gonna hang out and just be normal, and it wound up being pretty fun. I think it's southern Maine. I think because it's probably if you drive through New Hampshire, it's probably like once you get through New Hampshire, it's like 30 minutes. So it's not even that far into Maine. I don't think. It's Shapley, I think it's called Shapley. There's like nothing out there compared to where I live. There's literally nothing like anywhere for miles, which is great because you have to deal with people. I don't know where that is. What's up, Judy? Montana. Holy shit. There ain't nothing but land in Montana, huh? Or at least that's what it seems like. Minus 23. It started snowing here last night, and like snow wasn't even in the forecast. Like no one had any idea, and then all of a sudden it was like, I don't know, 4 inches of snow or something, just randomly. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing videos again, Judy. It's been a weird time for me. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just I disappear for like months at a time. Yeah, I do need to team up with some people. It'd be cool to see Angela. I haven't seen him in a while. I saw Mo and Carlo in like July. It was a few months ago. Levy, I think I saw it like 2 weeks ago. There is a video out, Judy. Levy put his video out of this place we went to. I still have to do my video. So I am in a video that Levy put out. So um, just I have to edit mine and put it out, and then go from there. I guess it's just been a struggle, man. It's been a struggle for me, like mentally. Yeah, I need to hook up with a lot of people, man. But I don't, those guys are all YouTubers, man. I'm not a YouTuber. They do this shit full time. I don't have time. Like if I was to do anything with any of those guys, like I feel like I couldn't until I myself was full time making videos, and I'm not there yet, like those guys are. So I have to get to that point. But me not doing anything, it doesn't help me. It's battling depression and fighting demons and shit uh, that I'm trying to get past. But I'm happy for all those guys, man. They deserve it, and they're my friends, so it's awesome, you know. Oh, I'm exhausted, man. You ever realize how tired? I don't like looking at myself, so I could like see myself on the screen, and I'm like, damn, I look like shit. Like I'm so tired. I'm exhausted right now. Yeah, 3 is better than 0. Some people don't have any followers. Yes, Andrew. But like that's been going on for years. Like probably since like 2008 or 9. Like just feeling like you're at the bottom, man. You constantly are like you have this dream all the time of like being at the bottom of a well, and then like seeing yourself look up, right? And you're like, damn. And I could see like my arm reaching up, but there's no ladder. There's not even any water down there. It's just so weird. It's like dry, right? And I'm just down there, and I can see the top, but I just can't reach it. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm like dead. Um, yeah, alright. I love you guys, man. It was cool to talk to a lot of you. Um, yeah, hopefully I'll see a lot of you soon. So, um, you're appreciated, you guys. All of you, you're appreciated. And I guess I'll see you when I see you. So, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.